I guess you could say I spent some money. Rise and shine real lights, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm gonna be unboxing some stuff. Now, I'm not really someone to do unboxing videos, so if you do enjoy something this wild and random, feel free to let me know in a comment. That would be super helpful. So without further ado, let's open them. For the time being, I'll leave both of these right here. Ironically though, this box right here is the heaviest out of the three of them. Also, you gotta love it when it has one of these stickers on it. Gotta love a little bit of an explosive now and then.
And yes, for legal reasons, that was a joke.
As much as I know what's in these packages, I don't actually know which one's in each box. And well, a lot of the stuff that I've ordered is actually to help make better videos or to assist in the video making process. And I should also note that this video isn't intended to be a flex. This isn't what it was meant to be. So without further ado, the first box contains all the good stuff. All the good stuffs. A small box, a slightly bigger box, an even bigger box, and this. We'll get onto this in a bit. Time for box number 2. Although this box is actually the smallest out of the 3 boxes, it's not as light as the bigger box behind me. Oh, the memories. In this box, we have got a small box, and of course, an old friend of mine. Oh, welcome back to my life. And time for the last box. This is pretty light compared to how big it is. I'm guessing from the other boxes, I know exactly what's inside of here. And knowing what's inside of this box, I think there should have been a fragile sticker on here. I'm just saying. So inside of here, there's this box, which, to be fair, I forgot. I forgot I ordered this. And also the main thing, which is blurred for a reason. I can't show what's in this hand. It's for downstairs. It's for the downstairs space. So yeah. That's everything. And now you may be asking, what is all of this stuff? Well, that's a very good question. I think I'll go through one of these items at a time. This one seems like a good place to start. If you know what this logo is, you're officially a nerd. Believe it or not, I actually have a hard time concentrating while talking, which is why more often or not, you'll see me probably playing with this squeezy thing. Well, sometimes I do play with Rubik's Cubes, and well, this one's like a own brand Rubik's thing, and it's nasty. It's nasty. So you probably can guess what this is. This right here is, well, a Rubik's Cube. It's so bright. The colors are so bright. Fancy Rubik's Cube. Rubik's Cube, Rubik's Cube. This is the next box, and well, it's pretty straightforward. It's by Anker. I wonder what it could be. It's quite literally just a power adapter for my new phone. Probably shouldn't have dropped it. And well, if that was the power adapter, I wonder what this could be. Oh look, it's cables. Wow. I guess it's now when we actually get into the interesting stuffs. And honestly, if you care anything about the future of my actual videos, then this stuff is the good stuffs. So the item of which is in this box is actually something that's going to help a lot for the vlogs. Back in the day, I used to do daily vlogs, and well, lockdown kind of made me come to a realization that I kind of miss vlogging. And this is a lot heavier than it looks. So what this is a bullhead. For the longest time ever, I've been using this brand of bullhead, and it's fantastic, but all of my bullheads are old and no longer really that good. And well, these days my camera setups look more like this than like this. And what a bullhead does is that it allows you to tilt the camera in any direction and just lock it in place. And well, with bigger cameras, I'm needing stronger bullheads. This one right here will be going on my vlog tripod. For the longest time ever, this is what I have been using for vlogging. And well, it works pretty well. Like, really well. And well, when I put this camera on this tripod, something similar to this kind of happens. And well, if you ask me, it does a pretty good job. And while we're on the topic of things that will help improve the vlogs, this right here is gonna help me a lot. For the majority of my vlogs since 2018, I've actually been using this tiny microphone right here. But prior to that, I actually had this microphone instead. And well, I may have broken it a few years back. I made a whole video about it. And well, as you saw earlier, I've been actually using a bigger microphone that looks like this. This microphone is pretty good, and you can tell that. Whereas this microphone sounds like this. And although this microphone actually sounds pretty okay, it's not as good as, well, this microphone. You can see how big this is. Vlogging with it is just a little bit ridiculous. And well, in here is the microphone that kind of covers the middle ground. Although it's a little bit bigger compared to the microphone that I was using for my vlogs, it's a lot smaller compared to the one that I'm using right now. I don't know if this is weird. It feels so good to finally have it back in my hands. I feel like that's a little bit weird. Because of how this microphone actually works, I need a 9-volt battery. Here is one that I bought earlier. Gently slide that off, pop this really annoying clip open, plop the battery inside, put the annoying cap back on, and well, it turns on. The secret about this microphone in particular is that there's a +20 setting, and you want to turn it to +20. It just makes the audio sound a lot better. But with that being stated, I'm going to be using this microphone for the remainder of today's video. So I hope you can hear a difference. I don't know, I'll put it on now. How does that sound? Does it sound okay? I hope it sounds okay. And well, now we're on to the 2 final boxes. So many of you know I have a wall behind me filled with a bunch of camera gears. And well, I don't know if you'll be able to notice this, but around it there's these tiny little light bulbs that do stuff and shine bluey whitey light. And well, bluey whitey light isn't necessarily what I like anymore. Now under here I actually keep the panel of which controls my lights on the wall of practicality. But just as a little teaser for what's in store, how do these look? It's rainbow! And well, of course, there are different modes. I think it's time for a time lapse. Cheese balls! Yikes. Now, if I have set it all up correctly with just pressing of this button, my gosh, it looks so good! So Hannah, what is the thing that you've been waiting till now to show us? The final item, Hannah, just show it. If any of you are from TikTok, then you'll know exactly what this is. Now, I've actually been uploading on TikTok since February 13th, and I've grown a fair size following. And you know when you're putting in like 1 million views per week on TikTok, you probably messed up somewhere in your life. Is this the most ridiculous item I could have bought? Yeah, I don't think I could have reached a new low than this. There's even a little tab for the laser. Probably should remove that. And I should note for this product, I'm gonna need to turn off all the light. For this example, I'm going to be using my battery bank. And with a simple click of a button, that's so cool. Look how cool that is. Look how cool it is when I point it down the studio. It's like some sort of vortex. And well, that was everything of which I bought. I hope you enjoyed. Sadly, that is the end of today's video, so thank you ever so much for watching. And well, if you've got any questions in relation to any of the stuff that you've seen in my studio, leave in a comment down below and I'll be sure to get back to you. So on that note, remember as always to like, to comment, and subscribe. And I will see you peeps in the next video. Goodbye. Bye!
Waking up at sundown, the world's our playground, and we don't even have to pretend. Every time we're together, it doesn't get better, and every day's